we have this stream manager repo that we had before, and I kind of want to reset, well, not a full reset. I need to remember exactly what this is doing and how this is working. So what are you again? You are, yeah, so use that. Oh, this is the actual, like, does the thing that changes things, right? And I'm pulling in, yeah, the Twitch events listener I'm pulling in from the other thing. Okay, yeah, so I want to kind of redo this one. So I want to figure out what the features are and work at least like maybe features or something like to do. Okay, so what I want out of a stream manager. Renato, hello. How are you doing today? What I want out of a stream manager is a like a, not necessarily in any particular order, a hello queue, a hello list. Basically this would be a list of people who have the first time they say hi in chat. Because sometimes what happens is, you know, for example, every once in a while happens, like, you know, stacking, let's say. You say hi, I say hi to you, and then later on you say something again. I'm like, wait, did I say hi to you already? I don't remember anymore. Now, a hello queue would be the first time that anybody says anything, it's like, okay, now I can say hi to you. So that would be nice. I don't think that there's a way for me to do something like that inside a Twitch chat. So I would have to do this outside, like my own application. And I'm thinking about either a web application or a Tori application, something I can maybe put on like a completely different display down here to control it. I'm kind of also wondering if I want to do like a combination, like the manager could really be a combination of using like either a Stream Deck or it can use something else to like deal with it. I mean, if I have to go over and like click on this window over here that you can't see, I'd be fine with that too. And that could just be a normal web application as well. CLI app is also perfectly fine. I don't know if Anathema is ready for that. It's in beta, right? Or is it an alpha or beta? Let's see. So hello list. We have the ads pops up during ads. Let's see. What else do I want here? Oh, I want the change. I think I decided I'm not going to do the change font. I want to save that for like a different challenge that we're going to do. Like maybe a random generator changes the font on me for like a challenge type thing. But change theme I think is good. And then also I want a button or just something where I can reset theme. You've seen streamers go both ways where it announces first time chatters on stream or they have a side app. Yeah, and I guess that could work too. So we can also create a overlay that just has a hello for the first time that you chat. I think because we're small enough, we don't have that many people in the community right now that are showing up and chatting. I think that either way could be fine, right? Because it's not going to be too busy on stream for something like that. So let's see. Hello list, ads pop up during stream, change theme, reset the theme. Oh, and then also start raid. Like choose, I guess this would be choose start raid. So we choose who we're going to raid, and then it also just starts the raid for us and then auto raids after that amount of time. I know that some people do like credit type things. I don't know if I have enough things to do credits for. So that might, I think right now is just, I think this list is good to start with. Unfortunately, getting chatter's information on IRC. So this app is going to need IRC and the Twitch API. Wait, really? I thought that, and I haven't, we should test this. So hold on, let's, where would this be? Where do I want to do this? Let's see, stream manager. And then over here, let's go into there was the Twitch events listener. And I want to say it was probably in the main library. No, it wasn't a main library. Okay, so streamer, this one. Oh, right. It was in a WebSocket handler thing. Let's see, events, process that. Okay, create event subscription, do this. And so I think what I can do is do another create, no? Oh, after both of those? Or do I do this multiple times? I might do this multiple times where I then say something like, all right, so let's see, over here I can subscribe to events, right? So I could subscribe to these events, and I want to say that there was a different event. Okay, so was there something about chat? There's nope, those are not it. Okay, so we have follows, we have goals, okay, channel points, we have polls, predictions, raids. Oh, I could do like a shout out where like I create a shout out on certain things. Channel points custom. Okay, so not a custom reward. Your follow goal. Oh, you don't have any of this. Okay, so you're not gonna work. Now I'm curious if my really ancient old Twitch chat. Oh, auto shout out and raid. Yeah, that's okay. That is a good idea. I guess we'll just do shout out on raid. Okay, so we'll add that in here. So if I want to do something like this hello list, we're gonna need the Twitch messages, which sounds like we need another Twitch chat listener. What's the chat crate that people are using these days. The one I used to use was the one that Musean was working on. That was a long time ago, and I don't think I can use it because I did that back when a lot of people were sort of like trying to move away from Tokyo, before Tokyo just sort of then was like, nope, we win, and then just took over everything, and everybody's like, okay, fine, Tokyo for pretty much all async await. And therefore I wrote it in something else, which I don't remember what that is, but it means that I don't think it's compatible with my Tokyo async await here, which is unfortunate. However, it was also a really long time ago, so I don't even know if that works anymore. So are there any crates that you would all suggest for Twitch chat? And I don't necessarily want like terminal Twitch chat because I want it to send to this thing so I can do stuff with the messages. Okay, I find that I have my Twitch chat wrapper. We can update it. Maybe I could just rewrite the Twitch chat wrapper. This is mine, right? Yeah, this is mine. It has a lot more downloads than I thought it would be. Okay, well, let's go find that. Skimbass, hello. How are you doing today? LibRS is better for this type of short search, you think? Oh, I guess it is. Is there a reason that I stopped using LibRS? Don't remember. I can't remember if it was like there's some reason I stopped using them, or if I just sort of like, I just went back to crates. But yeah, you're probably right. It probably is better for that kind of search because they basically show the information in a different way. But let's actually see. Okay, so if I go to Twitch, do I have Twitch chat wrapper here? I do not. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and pull you down and take a look at what we got. So in Cargo Tummel, we are using, okay, so it's just Twitch chat, and I'm using, oh, right, it was small. I used small for this. Oh, there was some controversy around it a while back, but you didn't follow what happened. Name a more dynamic duo than Rust community and drama. I know there was a time when everything was just inclusivity and happiness, and then of course the community grew a little bit, and drama always follows when a community grows. You just can't get away from it. I don't think like most of the dramas have been either resolved or not turned out to not really be that bad. So I think we're okay still. All right, so Twitch chat wrapper with that. This is using Twitch chat. So let's go and remind ourselves about Twitch chat, which is updated over 3 years ago. So this is Museum's, but it looks abandoned. Is there a new one? Oh, you sent a link. Where did you send it? Did you send it in Discord? No. Looks like Twitch chat provides features to choose the runtime. Yeah, and that's what I did before. Oh, 6 messages up. Well, I mean, you expect me to have I have 4. Because I have both messages on, I have half screen for Twitch chat, so I only have 4 messages on the screen. Okay, this seems to be the only semi-active one, and it was Twitch IRC. Okay, let's Twitch IRC. It did not get auto-modded. I just didn't see it. So it was what? Twitch IRC. Yeah, updated 9 months ago. He runs with the Tokyo runtimes. That's good. I always find it interesting which streamers they use as their examples. Usually they use their own channels as example. Soda Poppin isn't a coder though, right? WTF Lub, hello. How are you doing today? Don't you already have this Twitch API crate? I have a wrapper, but it's in, I guessed on small when I wrote it, and now I'm using everything with Tokyo. So now I need to basically redo it. So it's like, okay, well, if I'm going to redo it, let's also check to see if there's a better, library for us to use. And it looks like this is what it is. So I think what we're going to do is do a major overhaul to the Twitch chat wrapper. Okay, so the README for that one suggests Twitch IRC. Oh, right. Yeah, that, okay. Well, all right, let's update, and we're going to create a Twitch wrapper now for Twitch IRC RS, but that's just Twitch IRC, right? Yeah. And it's probably going to be a fairly big overhaul for this. So we're going to see, this is version 2.0. Let's go ahead and we're going to switch this to, switching to Twitch IRC. All right, so new branch, everything's set up for this. Third floor draft, hello. Ex-game dev with friends in the industry. The industry is the problem, really. Yes, I 100% agree there. In some ways, it kind of feels like the game industry is like leaking into non-game industry because we're seeing a lot of sort of toxic management. It probably was always there to begin with, but it's like becoming more open, but it's not stopping. It's just now open, which is not great. The current main supports chat messages events though. Really? I didn't see it. Here, let me try this again. Because like what happened was I went through, this one. I went through this list where I was like, okay, can I find like an actual Twitch chat message? And maybe I just missed it. Oh, unless it's behind you know what? It might be behind a feature flag. That could be it. All right, I need to remember what, I guess let's open, we can come to, get rid of you. Okay, no errors. Was it cargo docs? And then go ahead and don't open. I wish when I compiled this, it would tell me the URL that it puts the docs into. That would be really nice. Yeah, we discovered before that there are a number of changes that haven't been released yet. That's also true. There are a bunch of stuff in the master branch or the main branch, whichever one it is, that don't have the thing. I know that Event Sub on Twitch's side, Helix, they support it. Whether or not this library supports it is the other question. Okay, so you're going to here. So what is it? It's like file / that. Oh, okay. Just open that up. All right. So I want. Okay. So we have config stream event. I need to find out. Oh, is let's see, we have Twitch events listener. It was this one. Event sub channel. And then you. Okay. So create event sub subscription. So create event sub subscription. Okay. Yeah. So event sub Helix client. This method. And we have the subscription itself. Event. Every time I have to rezoom in again. And so we're looking for chat of some kind. Wait, will this not show me because I don't have the feature open? Oh, okay. I probably have to go to create Twitch API and go to the documentation here. And what was this called? This was event type. Well, there's only 41. Let's see, 070, release candidate 7. Okay, we're on the latest. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about Twitch chat messages here. I think that this application hasn't done it, but what we have noticed, so this is event sub enum event type. If we go to their repository, I believe in the main branch, event sub, oh, was it just event? Yes. Channel chat message v1 is in here. So it's not been released yet. It's going to be released soon, but it's not available yet. And is there any, usually, sometimes it can be pretty hard to see like, okay, they have the new milestone. So it's going to be a little bit hard for us to see like, okay, how close is this to see it, to see how we're going. I don't really see anything that says like, okay, this is, we're ready to like, we're really close to being able to push this up and deploy a new version. So this might be a little while. Am I following this? I am not following this. So I'm going to star you so I can, select events you want to be notified in. Let's see. I want to be notified of releases. Yeah, just pretty much releases. Show me. So I will get a notification when they release. That's it. According to the Twitch docs, this is a false lead. You think this is just a case of bad? Why does this happen so often? They do so many APIs, like just, I guess they are moving over towards it, right? Because they have mentioned, okay, let's go take a look at it because that way we can all look at it together at the same time. So let me pull up chat over here on this computer. All right, so we have two things. We have link address. All right, so stacking found in here, false lead for the Twitch chat API. So let's find on this side, and then we'll take a look at WTF Labs year link. So where is the chat stuff? Or I guess we'll just read through it. Event subscription, let your application listen to events. Okay, we do that. You can receive a notification when. Okay, we don't. There's no chat message there. Before you can subscribe to events, you must create a webhook. Okay. Event subscriptions are transport agnostic. For the most part, all subscriptions are available to all transports that Twitch supports. If a transport can't support a subscription type, the documentation will identify the restriction. Okay. Duplicate events. Yeah, I don't see anything about chat on one side or the other. On this page at least. Okay. But then WTF Blub, you have this one, which is channel chat message. New, the channel chat message subscription type sends a notification when any user sends a message to a specific chat room. And okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. So the channel chat message isn't what we want. Oh wait, no, it is, because it then includes down here the actual message, which is fun. Oh, down for a long time. Outdated overview, I guess. Yeah, I think that's the problem, is that they're not keeping their user facing, as in, their API documentation up to date, which I totally understand. Documentation sucks. I'm not the best at it either, but it needs to be done, especially if you're a company that is attempting to write all this out there. Plus, they failed with Markdown. That's cool. Okay, so, but the problem is that billion-dollar company, by the way. Yeah, that's true. You would try using a main branch and see if it breaks. We can try it. We can try using the main branch. Let's see. Not Twitch IRC, Twitch API. So I want the main branch. This was the most recent commit. Let's lock it to that one. If you don't lock it to a specific commit, you can run into a weird issue where it will, what is it? What's the problem that it runs into? It runs into an issue where it will not properly, it will not properly update when a new version comes out. It will cache it, which is not great. Every time they launch a giant rocket into the sky, a part of Twitch docs get removed. No, they don't get removed. They just stay there static and then just never get updated again. again, right? Did you know that on AWS, there is a service for managing satellites? And I believe like when I read the pricing for it, because of course they had just a pricing page out there for it, it was something like $50,000. I don't know if it was like per month or something else, but I always joke with any companies we're working for is like, hey, I have an easy way for us to like just lose all our money in case we really need to lose money really quickly. We could just control some satellites. Let's casually launch a satellite project. Yeah, exactly. You get it. Okay, so I'm gonna come here, go to Twitch API. All right, so I want specify the Git branch to use in the case of dependency. Okay, so I think I need to use, let's see, version. I don't think I use version then, right? I think we use Git, and then that will be you. Version is this. Is it version or is it commit? It might be commit. Oh, branch. It'll be branch equals that. Get rid of the version. Are you happy? Maybe? Oh, rev. Oh, that's what it is. Specify the Git revision to use. Okay, so we'll do that. Okay, so we have features, Git, rev. There we go. Okay, that should be good now. And if I just try to run this again, let's see what happens. Let's see. Okay, so you failed. Why did you fail? Oh, because there are a bunch of things we need to deal with now. The trait into cow is not implemented for user ID ref required. Okay, so there are some breaking changes for this. So head over here, let the LSP restart, find out all of our errors, and then we'll fix them and see if that just works for it. And if it does, then we can just get the messages through this, which will be great if that works. All right, so we have Helix streams, get followed, streams request, user ID. We pass in this user ID, which is a user ID ref. User ID here takes in anything that implements into cow. User ID ref obviously does not implement into cow. So wait, does this need to be just a string? Or wait, is it because this is a reference and I want to turn it into the real thing? Cannot be known. Okay, can I clone you? Oh, okay, so into cow user ID ref is not satisfied. Do I need to cow this? I've not used cow before. So can I do cow? They have a new? They do not have a new. How do I use cow? Oh, try wrapping in. Okay, so cow borrowed is how I use cow. Okay, so it'd be cow borrowed, borrow the data, and we're gonna pass in user ID and we'll clone you. The trait bound reference to is not satisfied. Do I not want the clone? No, it's not satisfied. The following other types implement trait from user ID ref is from string. Yeah, okay, so no clone. But now, okay, so the trait bound reference user ID ref from which types basic user ID ref is not satisfied. The other following types implement trait from T, user ID ref from a stir. Wait, how does it look like a version mismatch? Required for cow user ID ref to implement into cow user ID ref. Oh, okay, so that says reference user ID ref does not implement from user ID ref, which means those are different types. I see. Okay, so then if we come here, now we're getting things from Twitch API, and so it's not Tokyo. It wouldn't be our password, right? It would not be request future. Which one of these would it be? Isn't user ID ref coming from them? Or they don't have any like passing things or not? So user ID ref. Oh, here it is. The issue manifests as the trait bound Twitch types basic user ID ref into cow is not satisfied. Okay, so there is an open issue for this. For future visitors after the move from Twitch API 2 to Twitch API, workaround for 256, which is this one, is you. If you don't want to rename every import of, okay, it's also possible to do Twitch API 2. I'm kind of surprised that they're not re-exporting it. Can I build the docs to find out? Yeah, let me rebuild the docs. All right, so there we go, rebuilding the docs. Let's see what else I missed here. Fly with Tom YT. Hey, hello, how are you doing today? It's going pretty well. It's a Monday, so of course we had some microphone issues earlier, but I think we've got those all solved today. This one is old, almost 2. Wait, is that? I didn't even look at the time. You're right. It is an old issue that's been commented on. Was mentioned on April 4th too. Huh, interesting. Yeah, that's not great. They have a get followed streams function for Helix client that makes the request for you. The get followed streams, and that was before I found the issue. Okay. Oh, and I think did I miss an advertisement? Sorry about that. Okay, TwitchRS, Twitch API, blah, Helix client. Okay, so hold on. Let's take a look at this. Get authenticated users followed streams requires token with. Okay, yeah. So this will get the streams that I'm following, but I guess okay. So that's interesting. Right now though, we need to make the code compile though before I start working with that. So like we have this issue now. This seems to be due to Twitch API 2 is a little bit weird, but apparently we can do this. So if we do that, okay, so we just remove view. We had a Twitch API 2 package Twitch API. Weird. Wait, what else am I putting in here? Am I putting, oh, I put it into get stuff, don't I? I wonder if I also need the features and everything else. Let's try ignoring the features part. Okay, so if we do that, then maybe that'll work. Come back out to here, restart the LSP. You don't think that's what I want? There's this one too. We can add this patch as well. So let's try this. Let's see. Hey, this is no errors. Am I getting any help or did you crash? Oh. Failed to load workspace multiple times with different names. Okay, yeah. So that's unhappy there. Let's do this. So we're gonna do workaround for this. Add you in. All right, so we're gonna go to the Twitch API and then we're gonna add in the appropriate revision. Okay, so save you, back to here, restart you again. What does that last message that closed the issue say? The issue, it did not close the issue, unfortunately. But if we take a look at it, so yeah, this issue is still open. And the very last one is mention this issue on April 4th. Update to request 012, make error trait, Twitch API HTTP client is not implemented for request. Why did this reference this one? Okay, so he just mentioned you need to add in the patch. That's where that came from. Okay, so we have more errors now. All right, so what's this one? The trait bound request client, Twitch API client, OAuth to client is not satisfied. Following other types implement. Okay, so wait, this is client and that client is from, okay, request client builder. So the reason why I would love for them to just auto export the version of request that they want. So I guess the first question is, can I do that? Can I just say use without actually looking at their documentation? Oh, can you cargo update? Yeah, we can do that too. Let's see, we're gonna do use. Okay, yeah, there's no request there. I was hoping that there would be. All right, let's just quit out of this and do a cargo update. No, that updated, that did not update request. Yeah, that's still 0.11. Hold on, now I'm confused. Oh, 0.12.2. Okay, yeah, we're gonna set it to 0.12. Let the LSP restart. 0.11 to 0.12 is a semver breaking change, so it wouldn't be able to update. I keep on forgetting that beta semver is different than normal semver, because in normal semver, the middle number should not be a breaking change. It should be an additive thing where nothing broke, but like there's new things that you can do. But of course, it's a 0 dot, which just throws semver out the window, which I'm not super happy about that. But okay. Ooh, no errors. All right, so we try to run this. Okay, that's a good sign. Versioning is such a pain sometimes. Yeah. Invalid client. Huh, invalid client. Did I do something wrong with this? Yeah, let's abandon versioning. That's like, what can we possibly do? I mean, okay, there probably is something better than versioning out there, but right now I can't imagine it. Rudra, hello. How are you doing today? Okay, so you're not happy. Why are you not happy? And the other thing is, I would love to have this auto go into my paste buffer. Is there a crate or something that will just put this into my paste buffer? That would be really nice. I'm certain that's not going to be in the core standard library. So I'm gonna have to see. Let's try LibreOS again. It's been a while. So I want something with paste. You can run pb copy. I guess I can run that as myself, can I? Yeah. So hold on. Let's let me try. Let's run this. Where does this go? So in library we get, okay, so context, get user from login, get request get user from ID. No. This is somewhere else, right? Get user token maybe? Okay, token builder. Okay, we do all that stuff. Set scopes, force verify, generate URL, generate response URL, user token is not mine. Okay, authenticate to Twitch by navigating to the following URL. So we have the auth URL. And so if I don't print you, but instead we're gonna run, let's see, if I run pb copy, what is it, OS? So it would be like standard OS. It's not, is there a command? I thought it was OS. Let's see, where is run command? Oh, process, standard process. Okay, so standard process. Okay, command. A process builder providing fine-grained control over how a new process should be spawned. Is it really that? I think it is. Okay, so command, new. Constructs a new command for launching the program at path program with the following default configuration. Okay, so program S. Constructs a new command for launching the program at this. Like, I keep on forgetting how to, like, in the box actually navigate down, so I always forget. The program is not an absolute path. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so if now this takes a program S. Oh, at path program following. Okay, don't think that's what I want, right? I want, is there a builder instead of like new as an argument? Okay. Oh, it adds an argument. So if this becomes pb copy, okay, and then I do an arg, I just want a single argument, which is going to be the, wait, can I do pb? Okay, so right now I have I just have some like this in my paste buffer, right? So I just have you. So if I want to do like like a PB copy. Do you have any help? You don't? Okay. Go ahead and copy and paste. Okay, so we can do PB copy, takes the standard input and places it in the specified pasteboard. If no pasteboard is specified, the generic pasteboard will be used by default. Okay. Wait a second. So if I do PB copy hello, ooh, it just took in the hi. So it takes in standard input only. So I have to pipe it in there. So I have to do something like echo. Yeah, try the clipboard crate. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do that because I think PB copy is a little bit too hard to do on its own. Let's try clipboard. Rest clipboard is cross-platform library for getting and setting the contents of the OS level clipboard. Okay. Now there's some that have way more downloads. Any suggestions for which one of these we use? Like clipboard itself only has 6.4K. AR board? Okay. Yeah, that has the most, it looks like. Image and text handling for the OS clipboard. Okay, so text handling is gonna be fine. This is a cross-platform library for interacting with the clipboard. It allows to copy and paste both text and image data in a platform independent way on Linux, Macs, and Windows. Okay, great. All right. Here's another example. Okay, so we use AR board clipboard. We create a new clipboard. We figure out what we're going to put in there, and we just say set text and that, and then we're good to go. Okay, I mean, that sounds pretty easy and pretty easy to use. So this is AR board. So if we come back to here, okay, so we go to auth. We're going to do was it mute? Yes, mute clipboard. And then that was just clipboard new. Okay, so we create a new clipboard instance, and then I can do clipboard, clipboard. Oh yeah, I need to actually question mark you instead of just doing that. So now I can set text to be the auth URL, and you don't return you do return a result. Okay, context is setting auth URL, text to paste buffer. Okay, so authenticate to Twitch by navigating to the URL copied to your paste buffer. Okay, and then we paste in response. Okay, so that's good. You need to be turned into a cow string from this URL. So then into string, return the serialization of this URL. This consumes the URL and takes ownership of the string. Okay, so as stir, probably this is better. And that does not return a result. Okay, that's good. You're happy. Okay, let's try this out. Oh, echo string type to PB copy. Okay, yeah, for some reason I wasn't thinking about like doing that all in one command, but doing the entire arguments thing. That probably would have worked. But let's see if this works. So cargo run. Okay, so go to that, and then I want to. Cool. I am getting an invalid client still. It did copy into the paste buffer, but it's still not working. So I need to figure out what the heck is going on with that. So if we go to what is it? Dev. Okay, Twitch developers. Yes, login. Okay, console. I have applications. Get VOD list, and then Brooks builds auth. I don't know which one's mine. Let's see. Last updated. Okay, did I delete it? I must have deleted it. Oh, because I exposed the keys the last time. Oh, ads is still on the screen. Thank you for that. Well, that's the reason why we need the manager to turn off the ads. I did leak the details, and so I just deleted the entire project. Because then we was like, oh, we'll come back to this soon. And it's like, okay, well, that's the thing. All right, so what is it? This is Twitch. We're gonna call this there's probably a stream manager. Actually, you know what? This probably should just be Twitch events listener. Twitch events listener. Redirect URL. I'm using what? What am I using? Localhost. Probably like port 8080 or something like that. I can actually see here it had the redirect URL. Yeah, localhost port 8080. Okay, there's that. Category. This is other. Client type. Confidential. And I am not a robot. Invalid client. Okay, fine. Client names cannot have spaces. Okay, dashes. Invalid client name. Application name between 3 and 100 characters displayed to users when authorizing your application. Okay, weird. Let's try Twitch events listener. Oh, come on. No spaces. I hate it when they tell you, hey, it's not working. Like invalid client name. Try again. But then they don't tell me what is wrong with it. Like, why is the client name invalid? Like, okay, no capitalizations? Or like, does somebody else have the same name somehow? That'd be weird. Invalid client name. Please try again. Okay, come on. Application name between 3 to 100 characters displayed to users when authorizing your application. Okay, there's nothing in here about like what causes a good or bad name. Completely random. Cool. Okay, whatever. It accepted one with a semicolon in it. That's nice. All right, well, now the name is really weird. And I need to open up my secret terminal so I can open up my .env. Okay, so we're gonna have new everything. Okay, so new client ID, a new secret. What was that? That was my Windows. Oh, no. That was an email. An email from my day job, which I don't need to look at right now. URL is set that way, and then username is set that way. Okay, so quit out of you. Let's see, you're saved. So theoretically, this still now does what I want to do. Let's try this again. There we go. Okay, wants to access my account. Authorizing will allow this completely random name to view channel point, rewards, and redemptions. on your channel. Okay, so we're starting here with this, and this is gonna be fine. So authorize, I'm about to leave Twitch, that's fine. Take that, plug it in here, and okay. Immediate crash, connect on source main, line 17, rec the error, authenticating with Twitch, getting response URL parts, parsing response URL, missing code, line 65. Okay, so I am attempting to get the code from here. Now, it has a state, but I don't actually see the code in the URL that came back. Is that right? Like, is that actually Twitch's fault? Let's try this again to see if this time I get a code. Oh, I see now. Okay, hold on. Error. Redirect mismatch, error description, parameter, redirect UI does not match. That's what the problem really is. Okay, I need to put a trailing slash, I believe, on my redirect URL. I'm not a robot. Save. Success. Okay, try it again. There we go. Now we have a code. I assume that means it's working. So I think the only thing we have in here is that a custom, if there's a custom, whatever it's called, something that happens. Do I have any custom? I don't. Can I edit? Manage rewards. Okay, that literally did nothing for me. That's cool. View rewards, channel points. Okay, what's a custom one I can add in? Change Helix theme. I don't think I have, this is not active right now, but I mean, if you want to waste your points, you can do that. Now, if I run change Helix theme and I just say hi, there we go. Okay, so this is working. Excellent. Good. Now, I did get some secret stuff with a token in it. And so what I'm thinking that I want to do is go to where we have the clipboard, not that. I want to go to view. Okay, we're setting text to be that. I then do this entire thing. So I get the response, auth parts, we do that. So as soon as I paste in this entire URL, let's also immediately set, so clipboard, set text, no, I'll just be empty, like an empty space like that. Wait, can I just do clear? Is there a clear clipboard? Oh, clear. Clears any contents that may be present from the platform's default clipboard, regardless of the format of there. That's what I want. So clear, context, clearing clipboard, like that. Okay, so that way I can't like accidentally then paste this around, which is nice. Okay, so that's great. Let's now also head over to WebSocket Handler, and we have this create event subscription. So I should be able to duplicate you and create another subscription here. And in this specific case, let's see, it's you. So I want something about like a message, channel chat clear, channel chat message payload. I want to say a user sends a message to a specific chat room, response payload. Okay, this is it. It's the message v1 payload, right? Yeah, okay, so channel chat message notification payload has the actual message in it. Whereas channel chat message doesn't have anything. It just is like, hey, this user sent a message. So I probably want just to get the full chat message. So chat message notification. Wait, that's different. Channel the way they're writing these out is weird. Okay. Channel chat message, request body, webhook example, channel chat message, notification payload. Oh, so I don't know which one it is. Yeah, you think it's, yeah, let's just try this. If I just do that, okay, so that's gonna give me the user ID and that's it. Okay, I think that's the event sub channel. Oh, because they're different things. They're different things. So then over here, I guess this is where I get to check it out. So if we do event sub, no, wrong event. I forgot that we have the double thing. It's actually here. So it's event. Okay, so if I do this one, we're going to get the payload. Oh, and this immediately matches the payload. So match payload message. What are you? Payload message, missing match arms. Okay, so we have event sub, message, verification request, revocation, and notification. None of that looks right. Yes, then none of that looks right. So then I want, so that was channel chat message, right? Channel chat notification. What is this giving me? Oh, okay, I see. It might have been fine. I was missing. Okay, so then on notification we get a message. Channel chat notification v1 payload. Then I want to do, I can just debug the message. And then I don't care about you. Interesting. I left a to-do in there and it isn't crashing. That's the thing. Okay, so this is gonna be the channel chat message. What are you? Channel chat notification. Channel chat notification payload, or which one did I do? I just did notification. Okay, notification v1. So we're going with that one for right now. Use struct literal syntax. So we have broadcaster user ID, which, do I have access to this? The other one was, okay, so broadcaster user ID. All right, so this is what I throw in here. Oh, stream streamer ID clone. Okay, so that's what I want. Okay, and then user ID is the same thing, right? Cannot create non-exhaustive struct using struct expression. What? Cannot create non-exhaustive struct using struct expression? Oh, use the constructor function? Okay, we can try that. New. Okay, that's what it is. Broadcaster user ID. So we want streamer.id, clone you, but it's also me. So streamer ID clone for both of you. Okay, no errors. Let's try it. Thank you everybody for that. Okay, authorizing will allow this app to view channel points, rewards, and their redemptions on your channel. That doesn't sound like it's asking me for chat as well, which I'm a little bit concerned about. Diablo, hello, how are you doing today? You should be able to see Kato. Kato is, see which way I'm pointing. Am I mirroring myself right now? Kato is right there. Okay, this one is for notifications like subs and raids. Okay, that's not right then. Also, that failed on missing code, but though, did I just, I may have forgotten to actually copy the new one. That's fun. Okay, so we think that this is a different one, right? So I should be doing, this is welcome message. Okay, so create the subscription. Okay, so what do we think this should be? This should be a channel chat message v1 payload. That's probably what it is, right? So new, no function. Okay, so there is no constructor for that. That's cool. What are you? Okay, so you don't have, okay, so I have to do this. Illustruct fields, cool, lovely. Broadcaster user ID. Do I need all of those, really? Just v1, not payload. Okay. Oh, the payload's what I'm getting back, right? Okay, that's why. Got it. So channel chat message v1. There we go. New broadcaster ID. We'll get it eventually. Eventually I get it right. I just get it wrong a lot of times beforehand. So we have streamer ID clone and then user ID. So we'll just do streamer ID clone again. Okay. I hope this is not only going to get my messages. That would be unfortunate. Yeah, payload is what, okay, that does make more sense. So, okay, create the event subscription. Then you are going to be chat notification. So this is not notifications. This is going to be channel chat message. We get the payload. We get that. And then we debug you out. Okay, so let's try this again. Still doesn't say anything about watching chat, but maybe that's just something that everybody can do. Okay. Subscription missing proper authorization. So I must have added that somewhere else. Yeah, where am I adding the scopes? Okay, no messages with scope there. Where am I requesting the scopes? It says, oh, I need to go to, oh, that's auth. That's auth. And auth, don't see anything about scopes in there. So auth URL, generate token. Okay, token builder, generate URL, set scopes into. Okay, scopes, scope channel point redemptions. I also want scope chat message, chat read, view live stream chat and rooms messages. That's probably what it is. Probably that. Mismatch types. Right, because you're now two of them. There we go. View live stream chat and rooms messages. Excellent. So I've never actually done anything with chat rooms. There is a chat room thing with Twitch, right? Like, how do I even see? Oh, this problem again. I don't know what to do. I don't know if that's because I'm too slow and doing this and I just need to set up I probably should set up a web application to read this. That would probably be better. Yeah, CSRF doesn't exist. And it would probably be a little bit more, what would it be called? A little bit more reliable. Subscription missing proper authorization when calling. Okay, is that with a body? Okay, so that's not the right scope. Oh, the room is the Twitch streamer's name. Did I do that? Did I like put in the wrong thing? No, it's just broadcaster user ID and user ID. IRC calls rooms channels, by the way. This is not IRC. This is the event sub. So it's their socket system, I believe. So it's the Helix API. We're working on a Twitch events listener to eventually work with a stream manager. So I want to get messages in here so I can just do stuff with that. At least that's the idea for this. Now okay, so that was the wrong, okay, so create this channel chat message. Will you tell me what, nope. Okay, so channel chat message. The user sends a message to a specific chat room. User ID of the channel to receive chat messages for. Okay, user ID of the channel to receive chat messages for. That's me. So it should be mine. User ID to read chat as. Also me. That should be fine. But, okay, so this is channel chat message. Now we saw, okay, channel chat message. Channel chat message requires user read chat. Scope from a chatting user. If app access token is used, then additionally requires user bot scope from chatting user. Okay, and either channel bot scope. Okay, that's the problem. So chat read and then scope channel bot is just user bot. Oh, okay, so hold on. I need user read chat. Is that the same thing as chat read? So is there a user? Oh, it's the wrong one. User read chat and scope user bot. Okay, so I need 3 now. Okay, much better. Let's try this again. It'd be nice to be able to manage streams and not have to use their shitty website. Oh yeah, you could definitely do that. This should allow us to create our own management software. Okay, read chat messages and appear as chat as your user. Join chat as your user and appear as a bot. Okay, so it's gonna be me, CRSF token. So something that I am unsure of how to do is do messages back and forth. I guess it'd have to be messages. That's what it would have to be. And I don't know why the CSRF token isn't matching either. That's another thing that's a little bit concerning, is that sometimes it doesn't work and sometimes it does. Okay, so this is live now. So when one of us sends a message, we should see the event payload show up. And just in case that it doxes somebody, which it shouldn't, right? But let me look here first. Okay, broadcaster user ID, username, chatter. Okay, so it will show your chatter user ID. Okay, I don't think there's anything special with that. So I should be able to see this. Okay, so I see WTF Labs, I see Asitsu's. Okay, so I can see your information now. Great. All right, perfect. So what I want to do is when we get this in, now what am I doing? I am doing a send stream event. Okay, so I'm doing a new stream event. The stream event, change Helix theme, change font. And this one is going to be we'll do this chat message. We'll do a username string, and I might as well get the message too. Do I care about anything else? I might want to care if you're like subscribed or something, but for right now, maybe, we could just do subscribed, the Boolean. If this gets too complex, I'll have to break out like a chat message into my own thing. All right, so what are the stuff we get from here? We get the ID of the subscription or the message or something like that. Payload. I think this is the thing we get. So we get broadcast user ID, user login. So the username is what I care about. Oh, broadcast. No, I care about chatter username. Message. Okay, so I want the message text. Oh, I can get, if there was a cheer as part of it, if I did the fragment, I can get what badges you are too. Interesting. Message type text. Cheer is a null. Oh, if you're replying to somebody, I can figure that out. Oh, and if this is also, oh, interesting. So this also would, if this is a part of a channel points custom reward, that would trigger. Hold on. Yeah, so if never set up that. Okay, come on, there we go. Try the custom reward IDs. Let's change Helix theme and we'll say, oh, look at that. So interesting. This completely, I don't need to receive the other one because I get channel points custom reward through here too. Hold on. I'm going to create a channel points custom reward that doesn't require anything, or maybe I can just go find one and re-enable it. See, do I have one that doesn't custom rewards? Oh, I don't have any. Okay, so we'll do testing description. This is a test. If you want to spend 500 on a test, you can. Okay, so nothing's relied upon that. Yo, dog, I heard you like events that overlap with events, so we gave you events inside your events and next to your events. Yeah, exactly. You get it. Okay, so if I now do the testing, did I do testing? I did not do testing. Reading. What? Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Okay. So interesting. Channel points custom reward ID was none. Okay, so this only works. This only happens if I have an ID. Sorry, if I have custom text with the channel point reward. So it's not even fully overlapping. It's partial overlap. Okay, and then also let's see, we have WTF Lab, we have your badge, and then you used an emote. Can I see? Yeah, emote. Okay, so ID, the set ID, the owner ID of the emote. It's a static emote. Oh, because there's animated, right? Well, right. It doesn't give me anything other than the UUID as well. True. And then animated. Yep. No, text animated. Format. Static. What? Wait. That message had one emote in it. It's both animated and static. Twitch. Okay. Oh, because there's both? Okay, hold on. I've never really done anything with the emotes before. Hold on. Let me go find this one again. There's a URL that you can go to, right? Oh, look at text animated. Okay, so this is the animated one. So static text. Okay, so if I go to this, now I've never gone and looked it up, but there's a website you can go to, right? That has the emotes. Might be chat. Okay, so if I search for emote, getting channel emotes. Yeah, okay. So if I go to emotes, oh no, that's just a list of the emotes. Isn't there a URL that actually shows? Oh no, this is what it is. Images. Okay, static light. Okay, so these are literally the same URL for all of them. Okay, and then this could be animated, right? So if I do, okay, so hold on. If I go to you, so let's try you for a second. You come here and here's our lovely emote, right? Okay, so I'm gonna take this emote. Whoa, no, stop. I do that. There's that emote that you had, and then I could go, instead of static, we do animated. There's the animated emote. We have light, and I could do dark. That did nothing. Is there no dark difference in dark here for that emote? Wait, didn't I see that it looked? Yeah, it looks fine. Why does that one? Okay, hold on. So static animated. Oh, this doesn't tell me if it's like dark or light or something else like that. Oh, it's probably transparent, so no difference between dark and light. I'm kind of surprised that Firefox chose white behind it. But yeah, you're probably light. Right. Light, and then I don't know what, like, if I do 3.0. Oh, I can get the sizes of them. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay. 3? Yeah, so 1, 2, and 3 for, okay, so size 1, size 2, size 3. That's what it's for. So size 1, 2, and 3, the scale theme mode of light or dark, right? Does it say what? I guess I could just always get, okay, light and dark. So light and dark is the choice. 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, static is and animated, and then the ID. And that gets me the actual thing, the actual emote, which is cool. Oh, Chromium also shows you the light backgrounds. Good to know. They probably put a light background just to distinguish the boundary of the image from the browser background. I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so that's cool. We're able to, I mean, I'm able to get the emotes if I care to, like if I really want to. So back to you. What do I actually care to get out of this? If I just do, okay, so we do chat message, username, string, message string, subscribe bool. So if I just get those things out of here, because to begin with, I wouldn't be caring about what you're saying. Like I may not even care about subscriptions yet. Let's just do MVP, right? We're doing MVP where I'm just trying to grab the bare minimum of what I need, which is, I mean, in some cases, I don't even care what you, well, I kind of probably, do I care about what you said? Maybe. 3.0 always means 4x where you come from. I mean, come on. What do you mean? What do you mean it doesn't mean that? It's always made. 3 is always 4. You know how like people are doing the entire making fun? Oh, ads are going on. I have to wait. Streamer doesn't care? Yeah. Okay, so what am I going for? Should probably go, oh, it's this thing over here. Hello list. So that's the messages. Ads pop up. So I need to go when the ads are starting. So that's the other thing that we're going for. All right, welcome back. All right, so they probably put a light background just to distinguish the boundary of the image from the browser background stream. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I care. I just sometimes don't notice that I'm in ads or not, which is why I need the giant thing to show ads. Which also, oh, there was something else that I wanted to, is there something else I wanted to add in here to our list of potential things to do? So hello list, ads pop up, change the theme, reset the theme, you start raid, shout out on raid. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay. So ads pop up during ads. Since you pulled main, you can now have a timer until next ad. Ooh. Okay. Well, that's gonna be the next thing. So I'm not really like working on these actively, but we're gonna grab the events first. So what can we get from this? We want, do you have a list? Channel ad break begin. So a mid-roll commercial break has started running. So I probably want this. So channel ad break begin. And this required read ads. Channel read ads. Yeah, channel read ads. Okay. Channel read ads. And we want to subscribe to channel. Okay, so this is gonna be channel read ads. Oh, it's not that. It's channel ad break begin. Okay, ad break begin. You're a struct that just takes you. Okay, do you have a constructor? This is so weird. The signatures or like what I need to do to create these events are different. It feels like every time. Sometimes I have constructors. Sometimes I have to manually create it. Sometimes they have methods for it. Okay, so I want this. This is gonna be our. Now I use this streamer ID all the time. So let's go ahead and create this. You don't implement copy, do you? So I have to clone you. So that broadcaster ID, and this is gonna be streamer ID. Okay, so I grab you. So this is subscribing to custom channel point words events, subscribing to channel message events, subscribing to channel ad break begin events. Okay, event channel ad break begin v1, and then I'm gonna also do the timer, I think, and then the I think I need an ad break end, don't I? Another event for that. So we have our payload. It's gonna be a match on the payload message, event sub, message notification, the real message, and then everything else is, I'm not sure if it's right or wrong, so we're gonna just do to do. Okay, so then we have this message, so I'm gonna just do a debug on this message so we can see what that is next time an ad break starts, which is in 21 minutes. We have plenty of time. Okay, so that was channel ad break begin. What else do we have? So we have ad break begin. Let's see. Okay, so is there anything else about ads? Okay, I can get the duration seconds, so I can find out how long this is gonna be. Okay, but where do I get the timer for that? WTF? I'm not seeing. Wait, is that not part of this? The REST API, the ad schedule. Oh, okay. So let's add this as another feature in here. So we have ads pop up during that. So then I want countdown to next ad. Okay, so countdown to next ad. So ad pop up. So right now I have a notification that I can potentially get. So just because I don't want to miss it. All right, so I want to this is going to be the stream event equals stream event. Oh, I do that entire like new thing, but I want instead add, do that. This is a chat message, and then username is going to be message.chatter username. This is a nickname to string. Okay, so if I get that, and then I want to self.sender, send stream event, context, sending channel at message events, !u, and then okay. So that's now sends that event out. Okay, great. So next one, channel ad break begins. So in this one, I'm gonna make them alphabetically sorted. So let's see, I want to do message that, let's do ad break begin. And then the only thing I really care about here is duration, right? Duration. And then this actually could be a duration that I set up. We could just do this, a duration like you. So then, and then looking at this more, it might be easier for me to do constructors for each of these. So if I do pub function, like new ad break, or if I just say ad break, let's do new ad break, just new ad break. And then all I care about is a duration. And you're going to do a self ad break begin, duration there. Okay, so there, it's good there. So I want let stream event. And I can actually just do those all in one go, can I? So self under send stream event, new ad break on a duration. Well, actually, I don't know if I don't get a duration. I should double check this first. It's going to be message dot, duration seconds is an I32. Okay, so this actually, we do need this to be a duration. So duration from sex message duration seconds. Context is sending channel ad break begin event. Okay, so what are you upset about? Expected U64 found an I32, and I guess you can convert an I32 to a U64 and panic if the converted value doesn't fit, but I think that I'm pretty safe. Let's see, an I32, it has to be positive, right? It has to be positive, but you know what we can do just to be as like safe as possible? We can do unwrap or default, or we could do unwrap or, and then just say unwrap or we'll do 1.5 minutes, so 90 seconds. I'll just hard code 90 in there. I wish they would just type out advertisement in full in a docs. A search for ad on that page will give so many matches. I know, it is a thing. Wonder if it'd be better to have an ad message in chat rather than on-screen pop-up. It might be. And I think we could do this from there because I should be able to send a message from this too. So like there's probably a lot of different things. I got the idea of the on-screen pop-up from Pirate Software. Like I was watching one of the streams and I saw that he was doing that and like popping it up when Twitch started ads. And I thought I was like, oh, okay, let's try that ourselves. Okay, so that sends that out. Great. So I'll be able to do that. Now, countdown to next ad is going to be interesting, right? This is not a subscription. Is it just normal API? No, it's none of these things, right? Here I'm wondering why I can't get a crates features to work when the cargo to Toml had dependencies instead of features as the key. Oh, that would be it. Yeah, good luck finding anything in these docs. Yeah, that's I am seeing that. And then trying to like find, you're right, because if I look at that. Adding author, I get add schedule. No, I don't see that for there. Twitch API overview, first page link. Okay. Twitch API overview, Twitch API reference, get ad schedule. This endpoint returns ad schedule related information, including snooze, when the last ad was run, when the next ad is scheduled, and if the channel is currently in pre-roll free time. Note that a new ad cannot be run after 8 minutes. Yes. So I can't like literally spam you all with ads. Even that wouldn't even make me much money, even if I did that. So the thing I'm trying to do is like, how do I minimize the horrible stuff, but also have no pre-rolls? That's what I really want. Okay, so example response, next ad at. Okay, so this one will give me when the next ad is going to happen. So the question is, how do I get this? Now this is I just have to run this every once in a while, right? Where do this isn't a WebSocket handler. When and where would I run this? So in the main library, I create the WebSocket here. Do I also want just like a thread that's just constantly grabbing and calling this API to grab the ads? Like maybe I do this every, let's see, so we have 30 minutes. Okay, so I would call it once on startup and then after an ad started. All right. I wonder if I want to run this in a thread, and then I can call a message to it, which will cause it to re-request out and then send that in the event of when the ad would start. I wonder if that would be what I want to do. So if I might need to wait for the ad to finish, I could pass it a duration of how long to sleep. Oh yeah, I could do that. I can pass a direction of how long to sleep sleep and then call for the ads. That could potentially work for this. So let's say though, how would I run this? I need to, okay, Twitch Helix client. I hope this is thread safe. I mean, I'm doing a lot of async await with it, but I am passing, oh, I'm not passing ownership of it. So it should be thread safe then, right? Maybe, possibly, perhaps. So if I do Twitch Helix client, it's not much that I can do here. I need to find where this is saying that I can wrapper Twitch API. I want to find something about add. Yeah, this channel. Hold on. Twitch API. Fine. We'll just go to their official ones. Oh, this is still local. Okay. Twitch local. Go to their client. Get channel information. Okay, use get channel information. Channel information request. Broadcaster IDs. Oh, and wait, that's the same. Doesn't say that. Okay, so get ad schedule. So maybe I can find it here. Schedule. So stream schedules. Ad schedule maybe? No. Oh, ad schedule is only on the main branch. But I am running it. I'm looking at the locally built docs. But oh yeah, that is. Wait a second. I thought I rebuilt the docs. Hold on. Oh, I rebuilt the docs, which means that it will be getting a different something. Hold on. Let me go right. It's probably a different URL to grab. That looks like about the same. Okay, so if I grab you, there you go. Okay, so 010. So then I want schedule. Okay, there's schedule there like that. Ad schedule. Return values for get ad schedule. There you go. Okay, to use this endpoint, construct a get ad schedule request with the get ad schedule request broadcaster ID method. Okay, so I just do get ad schedule request broadcaster ID that creates a request. I can then client get the request. Okay, and then the client is from the actual. Okay, that's fun. So I'm guessing here. Let's see if I can just get this to do one time. It went back to 0.7. Hold on. What the heck? Why did you do that? Add schedule. Oh, and it just immediately goes back here because what? To get ad schedule takes me to this. That's so weird. TJ is crazy. Just got a live notification from him. He's making a Lua virtual machine in OCaml. Oh, interesting. Presumably because the cargo toml hasn't been updated with a new version. Mine or theirs? You're gonna stay here less crazy. TJ does have a lot more viewers, and so it does get crazy there. All right, so there's the crate thinks that is that version, but it has all the new APIs. That is so. Oh, it's because it's sub crates. It's like little. They're using. Okay, so it's the sub crate hasn't updated the version because this one's still on. Okay, there. Got it. All right, so get ad schedule request. So if I wanted to just do this here, let's say like let get ad request equals get ad schedule, but that's a module. It's a function. Where do I get that function from? Get ad schedule. Oh, it's this. Okay, then broadcaster ID, and then I can do streamer ID, clone it. So that gives me you, and then I want my response to be client. So I just do this from the client, straight from the client. So it's gonna be the Twitch Helix client, request get, the request, which is get ad request, and then the token, user token. We await you, we context use. This is getting ad schedule. We grab you. It gives me a response, which is okay, so an ad schedule. So then I should be able to debug the response now, right? Yes. Okay, so if I do a cargo run, and I completely missed an entire ad break. WTF, Twitch just tried to give me an ad, then went back to stream 3 seconds later. Well, sounds like you won the lottery for ad breaks. Okay, read the ad schedule, and I played this game several times. Okay, new problem. Deserialization failed when processing request get ads with response 200 okay. Could not deserialize invalid type integer 0. Lillian, hello. How are you doing today? That was a quick 16 minutes or whatever you said it was. I guess so, yeah. This ad break starts in 26 minutes. So 4 minutes ago, I think an ad break happened. Okay, so could not deserialize data 0 snooze refresh at. Oh, because it's 0. Because we're in the middle. I did it when we were in a ad break maybe. So if I do it now, snooze refresh at. Unsure. Okay, so you're unsure. You've just been kind of bit on autopilot for today. I totally get that. I'm feeling pretty tired today, so like I'm probably gonna go on autopilot later. You didn't get ads during the last break. Maybe it was just broken on your end and hiccups when it. I mean, I don't. Maybe. Okay, so I can't snooze. Wait, I can't snooze. The snooze button is enabled for me. So snooze refresh at 0. Next ad at. I mean, so I get this information out. But now, is the problem the debug? Is the problem the debug? That might be the problem. So what if I try to do like a print line? If I do a print line, so I do next ad at. Okay, and I can look at next add, last add at pre-roll free time. So if I do next add at you, and then I want to get fonts, data, unwrap, next add at. Sure. Just give me all those things. Oh, yeah, you can't read that because the cat cam. Here was the error message. Okay, so I grab you and we're gonna print out you. So let's see if that works. It expected a string. Oh, I wonder if this is gonna cause the problem again. Did you take in a duration on the event that event sub is sending? Oops, sorry, I hit the microphone. I do take in a duration. I do create the duration, yeah. But I think it's a different thing, right? Because I think this is coming in online. So deserialization failed, and then this is actually that response. I'm a little bit concerned that this is not gonna work because I think it's failing here. Getting add schedule, right? I'm not seeing, oh, getting add schedule. Yep, error value. Yeah, this print line is not gonna work. Is the deserialization in the plugin? Plugin? You mean in the library? I bet it is. I bet that's a bug. So if we take a look at you, we grab you and we look at the source for this. You spent too much time in WordPress land, send help. Oh yeah, because not everything's not a plugin. Sorry. If it helps us to, if you really wanted to just use Rust for a day, accidentally run a script that just aliases PHP to Rust. And then it's like, oh, I don't know what happened to my PHP. PHP is a plugin for WordPress. Oh, okay. So this runs that. You can also get the HTTP request with that. Okay. Oh, we might have to parse response, none request to get response. Wait, does that mean I have to parse this myself? Hold on, I'm confused. Yes, this is duration. Next add is option timestamp. Okay, Serde default deserialize with helix deserialize none from empty or zero string. That's the problem. That's the problem. And the response struct, like the actual response that we got, we were able to see this. That's this thing right here. So we got the response 200 okay, data snooze count 3, snooze refresh at 0, next add at. So it was this one. Snooze could not deserialize error on data 0, snooze refresh at. So this one right here. Inval type integer expected string. So this one, it was an integer and it should be a string. So hold on. Snooze refresh at. UTC timestamp when the broadcaster will gain additional snooze in RFC 3339 format. So we need this, right? Deserialize none from empty or zero string. I bet we need this thing up here. Is Twitch wrong or is this crate wrong? I believe the crate is wrong because what we're getting back makes sense, right? Like what we're getting back from Twitch is snooze refresh at 0. Like I'm available to do a snooze on an ad right now. That makes sense. It shouldn't be, like it's a number. It makes sense for it to be just a number. Now, this is in you. I'm gonna do a little bit of surgery here to verify it is what I think that it is. So if I get this request and I throw you there, okay, so I'm gonna save you in there. Let's see. We save you and then we are gonna run this again. Could not deserialize. Okay, I was hoping that would work. Oh, the Twitch docs say it is a string timestamp. So hold on. If the Twitch docs are saying that it's a timestamp, okay. Serde. Oh, how do I tell it? Let's see, so it's a types timestamp. Okay, hold on. If I just say snooze refresh at I32, maybe I'll type integer 0 expected a string. Yeah, everything is a string in JSON. Oh, you can have numbers. Everything on the left side of the colon is always a string. Everything, but it doesn't have to be a string on the right? It can be a number. If I just have that being a string, is this actually running this? Or is it not? Is this not going to affect it? I actually don't know. Like if I was on like JavaScript or something, this would totally work. I'm not actually sure that this is affecting the build because I don't see it recompiling. So I'm thinking that it's not actually doing what I think it's doing, which is going to let me just update the source code and do the thing. Yeah, I don't think it's rebuilding. Like I don't see, yeah, it's not rebuilding my thing. It's only rebuilding my thing. It's not rebuilding their thing, which kind of sucks. So I would need to clone this down. So I would need to fork this, clone it down, and then fix it, which might work. I am curious though for Twitch API. Let's see what snooze refresh at. So I search for snooze. There's nothing there. I don't see anything here to show like, hey, fix it there. Okay, well let me try. Nope. Let's fork over here. That's why I couldn't see it. I want to fork into. I'll just do it into my own. Twitch API. We'll do that. Copy the main branch only. Fine. Okay, so the place I like to put these, I'm going to, let's see, we're gonna call this Twitch API. I like to go to cd get a forks clone you. Okay, so we're first gonna just make sure that this works exactly as we expect it to. So that means getting back over here, going into our Argo TOML, and for you Twitch API, we're now gonna say Twitch API equals path. All right, where is this? This is up twice, I think, and then then Forks Twitch API. I think that's where it is. This is gonna be the same thing. Patch that. I mean, this might work. I don't actually know if that's needed anymore. We'll find out. Did that work? No errors? Okay, it's cool. So we're good to go there. And then I want to just make sure that we're getting exactly the same. Failed to load source for dependency Twitch types. Never mind. Which satisfy. Okay, so never mind. This was Twitch types. Okay, so is it path in here? I'm just gonna send it to the same place, right? Okay, hold on. This is gonna be ls up twice forks Twitch API. That's where I want to take it. Isn't that what I got? Yeah. So up twice forks Twitch API. Maybe I need that. Okay, so save you. That was a really fast update there. Failed to resolve patches for the patch location does not appear to contain any packages matching the name Twitch types. Oh, 857 opened by the Crate developer. Okay, hold on. Let's take a look at that. I was like, where's the issues? Where's the issues? It's like, okay, they're over here. Issues 857. Is it closed? Wait a second. No, it's not. Twitch dev. Oh, it's a different Crate. Oh, I see. He opened the issue with Twitch on Twitch dev. Oh, okay. I get it. Oh, you're talking about the number thing with the request. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I wasn't really looking at the link URL apparently. Okay, yeah. So this is Twitch itself. Get ad schedule, length seconds, pre-roll for your time seconds, and students count to document integers, but example uses strings. Endpoint doesn't specify what happens if it's used on a channel without ads manager. I get the output, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Is iProdigy I mean, they're doing stuff. So I assume that they work for Twitch or they do Twitch stuff. November last year. Okay. That's not, I mean, I was gonna say it's not that bad, but we are almost halfway into 2024. So it's been over half a year that this has been opened. Cool. Love it. And the last time, okay. Seconds versus strings. Barry claims epoch seconds is intentional. Docs are wrong. Okay. Seconds is intentional. The documentation is wrong. Yeah. No resolution there. It's one of those things where like, if I want it to work, we're going to have to handle it as, okay, so it's supposed to be seconds. Did they actually do anything with this? They did close this saying that, wait, do they switch move these? Are these the docs? These are not the docs, right? This is the actual endpoints, right? I was gonna say like if this were the docs and there was a pull request for the docs, but that's fun. Cool. Lovely. Okay. So what we've learned is that the claim is that I've seen the name Barry before. Barry is a Twitch employee who works on the API. Is that right? I've also seen a lot of streamers talk about someone that they work with named Barry, but I've always assumed that those were like different people, and it just happens to be a lot of people named Barry that are employed by streamers to work on their projects. Stacking, you're officially never complaining about another company's docs after today. Yeah, this is the fun things. I don't like how the issue says something is wrong and the response is not planned. Yeah, hey, documentation is not wrong. It's misleading and it's telling all the developers that it's one thing, but it's really another thing. Yeah, not gonna do it. Not gonna fix the docs. Pick one, not none. Okay. I don't know. There's not really much we can do about this. It's just like, okay, they've just closed it because they don't have time to work on it. All right. Well, that's fun. So if I want, okay, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the countdown timer to it, which is unfortunate. I think in this case you have to go with what they're sending and not what they say they're sending. True. Absolutely agree. They did just lay off a massive chunk of their employees. Apparently they laid off the people that were actually working on the APIs and or documentation, which is unfortunate. So if we look here, comment from the Crate developer when implementing the API endpoint, this endpoint is massively wrong right now. Dayloop, you laid yourself off. Nice. But not nice. Sorry. Okay, so cargo run. Okay, so the patch, that doesn't work. Okay, so Twitch types. Does Twitch types exist in here? It does not, right? So I need to, Twitch types exist in here. Twitch types. Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna snooze the ad. Ads are snoozed for 5 minutes. All right. Well, Dayloop, I hope that things are okay and that you're able to find a new job or do whatever you want. I have quit jobs in the past. I have never purposely quit a job without another job lined up, or at least thought that I had another job lined up. Okay, what am I doing? Where am I going with? I'm going to cargo.toml and I'm saying, okay, so this is actually Twitch types, right? So I'm gonna go there and do that. Restart you, no errors. Failed to load source for dependency for Twitch types. Okay, cool. All right. Now, what if we just say, fine, just do this. Just use that. Failed to load source for dependency Twitch types. Cool. I guess the other thing that I could do, do I need the features for this too? Okay, so what if I update you to be mine? So where did no, not this this one. No, wrong one. No, that's Teams. Switch API. Okay, so grab you from here, and that should be the same revision. 2F3, yeah. Okay, so if I do that, then you grab from here too, and enable you, disable you. Kind of sucks, because I might have to like do changes up there. Oh, you just rage quit? Oh, I'm sorry. They have 3 months of notice. That's a long time. Okay, so we updated you, we have you, blah, blah, blah. You're good to go. Let's now attempt to run you again. Okay, that works. All right, I have less than a minute to get this working. The ads are starting in less than a minute. Okay, so there's the problem. The deserialization. Okay, so never mind. So here we have this problem, and so theoretically, if we come here, I need to find out where this is. So this is in get add schedule, which is in source, helix, endpoints, channels, get add schedule. So source, helix, endpoints, get add schedule. It's a lot of commented out code. Okay, snooze count. Okay, so snooze refresh at timestamp. And okay, so types timestamp. What are you? No definition found. Wait. Is helix working for me? Sorry, is helix. I missed it. Okay. Is the what is it called? Is the LSP working for me? No. Language server just exited out. They're docs, not comment out code. It's just a bad color. Oh, you're right. They are docs. Okay. Yeah, because they're technically commented out code. Also, they could be commented out code. Okay, fun times. All right, so if I just change you, so you have snooze count I32, this types timestamp. So if I just change you to be an I32, if we do that and we commit you and we just say updating snooze schedule, like snooze schedule to be an I32 instead of timestamp. Thanks, Twitch. So we push you up to my code. You're now this. Okay, so we update you there. Let's try this again. So cargo run. You thought it was a string. It is a number and it's supposed to be a string, but we can see it coming in. It's a number. The documentation said it's supposed to be a string, but it's not. Okay, so here we can see could not deserialize next add at invalid type integer expected a string. So we got past that error. So we have an integer and it expected a string. So add schedule, next add app will be a option I32. Last add at is also going to be an I32. Okay, let's try that. Oh, but gotta remember next add at invalid type integer. Okay, so hold on. Next add at is this number here. Invalid type integer expected a string. Okay, I forgot to change rev. You're right. There we go. It's working now. You might have been able to call get custom with your own struct instead of forking. Oh, that could be interesting. We can play with that next time. Let me write that down because I'm getting a bit tired. So I don't know how much longer I can go. Okay, I will write that down for next time. I think the crate still needs to change the struct if Twitch pretty much said they refused to change it right this second. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I imagine the crate developer didn't do anything because it wasn't clear at the time, which was correct. It is a lot clearer now. And by clear now, it just means it is clear that it's going to continue to be unclear because let's see, about half a month after they talked about this over on the other ticket, they then said, hey, by the way, we're just not doing this. Cool. Wonderful. Is this before the layoffs? This is in December. The layoffs at Twitch happened around then, right? Around that time? Okay. So I'm able to get this. So I'm able to see that looks like milliseconds, right? Epoch. So if I just search for you, you're not gonna like convert this to, oh, that's weird. I want, what is it? New dates. Okay. So Tuesday, January 20th, 1970. Okay. So why is that January 20th? That's like 20 days. I just started the great debate. Is it epic or epoch? I mean, sure. Okay. Why is this though? Like what is this number? Twitch. Okay. Data. Example response is a string of an actual date time. What they gave me is a number. Oh, Rugmat. Thanks for the testing. I don't have testing actually do anything. I'm gonna refund you. But okay. So, all right. What the heck is this number? This number doesn't make any sense. Okay, so let's say it's milliseconds, right? So cat is sleeping. Cat is very sleeping. I have a time stack in seconds. Well, let's find out, right? So if we have, this is a lot of seconds. This has to be milliseconds, right? Yeah, 20. The next ad is not in 20 days, but 20 looks right because like that would have been 20 minutes. Could be right. So we had this. This was several minutes ago. Okay, so let's see. If I take this number and if it's milliseconds, I want to now divide by 1,000 to be seconds, and then I let's see, divide by 1,000 to seconds, divide this by 60 for minutes, divide this by 60 for hours. I mean, the next ad is not starting in 476 hours, so that's just wrong. This number doesn't make any sense because, like, okay, what are you supposed to be? 171-683-2060. Like, this is not like I can't just say like, hey, they accidentally turned this into something else. Because when I create a new date from this. Do you think this is timestamp in seconds? Okay, let's try this. So if I take you and I multiply this by 1000 to get to milliseconds, and then I take you and we do this. New date with that. Monday, May 27th, which is today. Oh, okay. So they gave it to me. They did not give me a proper Unix epoch. They gave me a Unix epoch in seconds, but it's generally supposed to be in milliseconds. And so the next one starts at 11:47, which is, okay, that looks about right. 11:47. I will pronounce it in random ways every single time. Why am I pronouncing it epoch and not epoch? I don't know. If I want, like, we'll have to do like a channel point redemption for like me changing the pronunciation of epoch and epoch and just poch. Should we just make a change now? We'll just call it epoch. Or how upset would you all be if I named it epoch? It's the epoch. Yeah, sometimes like ch with switched. Yeah, epoch. Can we all agree it's not epic though? You're leaving right now forever. If I repeat it long enough before you leave, I might get it stuck in your head, and then it won't matter if you leave. You stream on Twitch. Oh, that's great. Okay, so all right. It's not a duration. It's, how do I get the time again? Is it timer? This is response. So I want to go like next add in sec in MS is gonna be response data. Why are you upset? Language server exited. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Unwrap or, come on, you gotta help me. Unwrap or default. There you go. Next add app. Unwrap or default. They're all zeros. Okay. Multiply it by 1000. Okay, so now I have that in milliseconds, and then isn't there like a timer? So I can do, we have core time. Twitch API types timestamp, and they use the RFC 3339 timestamp, which is one of those like, well, if their documentation was accurate, yeah, that totally makes sense. But I don't want, let's see, how do I get time since the epoch? Could I call it epoch? Then I can get both at once, and I don't have to repeat it twice every time. It's more efficient. I can piss you all off faster. Default is not satisfied for the ad schedule. Cool. So you're gonna be an unwrap. Oh, right. Because I don't need you anymore. That's fine. In Axum, do I make a router or a router? I guess it depends. It depends upon which group of people you want to piss off. Rosaire, hello. Welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing today? And how's your stream? We are currently arguing about the various pronunciations of things like epoch, router, things like that, and whether or not we should just call them something like, epoch or epoch, because then it's, we can piss everybody off all at once. Doing good. Stream was good. Made some progress. Nice. Excellent. Well, it's always good to have some progress on what you're working on. Words are weird. And a surprising number of people get really attached to specific words and the way that they pronunciate them. Oh, you're butchering router and pronunciating it router instead of router? Next you're going to go after routers, aren't you? GIF or GIF? You know what really bothered me the most about the GIF or GIF debate was that the creator of GIF initially said, it's pronounced this one way. And everything would have been fine if they had just left it like that. But he changed his mind, and at a conference talk later said, oh, and also now we're pronouncing it this other way. And it's like, okay, no, bad creator. Just stay with whatever you create with. GNU left the chat. Yeah. All right. So everybody, I am currently trying to create a stream manager for Twitch. I'm using Rust, and we're using this Twitch events listener. Well, we're creating this sort of like Twitch events listener that's using the Helix API, using the Twitch API crate. And it's been interesting. We're able to get some things out of there. Like, for example, I'm now able to see, hey, you all sent messages, which is great. I can get the message that you sent too. I'm just not sort of grabbing that out. I'm not putting it into my custom information. I also can tell when the next ad is going to start, although I have to manually call that every single time. And the reason why we were upset about this and chatting about this is because Twitch has managed to make interesting design decisions about their API. Thank you, Frozair, again for the raid, and thanks everybody else also for coming in with that. But yeah, so this next ad is not the time since the epoch. Well, okay, this is the time since the epoch in seconds instead of milliseconds. So you have to multiply this by 1000, and then you can actually do any of the math based upon the epoch, which is like, what's going on with that? Meanwhile, their own documentation says that they're going to send it to you in this format. They do not. They just send you a number. So like literally nothing is right about any of the things that they're sending. Now there was an issue created about this, one of these things, in which somebody said like, hey, by by the way, there's problems here. This is what it's supposed to be. It's not that. Well, turns out docs are wrong. Post is not planned in December. So it's like, okay, cool. So now we get just wrong docs, and it's good luck. Figure it out. So I forked the project and manually set the types to be things like this duration or this last add at, which is an I32, which gives us this, which is a time since January 1st, 1970. Well, I guess it's a plus epoch. So it's the time now. So it's now, but in seconds instead of milliseconds. They're just designing around the 32-bit rollover issue. Yeah, exactly. So I have to multiply it by 1,000 to then actually get the time. And now I'm trying to figure out like, okay, how do I actually get the time, right? Like I need to, it's not a duration, right? Wait, can I do a duration? Is duration something from epoch? So can I do something like duration? Oh, okay. So no, because it's not a duration. It's an actual specific time. And I can't like duration can't figure that out. So I need to, standard doesn't have a timestamp type, I think. Chrono is, so I have to bring in chrono or something like it. Someone mentioned chrono. Let the rest community have another meltdown. I know there's so many time rates and all that stuff. Is chrono still the standard? I thought, have things changed? This is one of the things that where it's like, okay, Rust could do so much better at this. Is like, okay, I just want to work with time. Come on, Rust. But they don't have a good time library to work with time. So like there is chrono. Is it still being updated? That's about a month ago. It's not bad. So the question is, should I use chrono? Should I use something else? I'm fine with using chrono. It's used quite a bit. So let's add chrono in. I think this is fine for what we're doing. So, is time is another one? I mean, there was another library with even more accurate timestamp calculations intended for astrophysics calcs. I don't remember the name though. Okay, so Stacking, you're recommending in order to not be canceled, I use the time crate, which by the way, if like a streamer or somebody else was canceled for using like the wrong crate version, that is like both sad and hilarious at the exact same time. This is 2 months ago, updated, older, has like, it still has millions of views. CORM and Diesel already has the GitHub band lined up. Nice. Okay, guaranteed to work. That's great. There's no, okay, documentation, latest release. Just give me a time since epoch. That's all I care. I want date in the proleptic Gregorian calendar. I mean, I probably want time, right? Okay, from HMS, from milliseconds. No, let's get the milliseconds. You're banning this crate. You want the Judaic calendar. We should just create our own, like, that's what us streamers do. It's like when we see something, we're like, this sucks. We're going to create our own X. So we should just create like a new calendar, right? Like not even just a time library. We'll just create a new calendar. It's all new stuff, right? So, okay. So, so that gives me you. Okay, so offset date time, new and offset, and I can give it an offset. No, that's not what I want. Do offset from offset? Oh, add break. Okay, wait. Is there a from offset? There's a two. Okay. All right. Create new duration, primitive date time. Convert the offset date time from the current UTC offset to provided UTC offset. Okay, I don't think. No, that's not what I want. I don't know. This is not looking. I don't see their like documentation to make it easy to understand how to use this properly. I mean, I was hoping to find just some code examples. Just say like, hey, just give me this thing. So let's format with that. So date, duration. There's this datetime macro, but that's what it takes in. So that's not what I want. Okay. But when I go to create chrono, I'm not seeing examples of from an epoch, but they have examples on the main documentation page, which is nice. We are getting a Unix timestamp in seconds. So I have to multiply it by 1,000 to get a proper, like, standard and then deal with that. Okay, it was hi-fi time for scientific usage. I think you'll be okay if I don't have my add countdown be to the nanosecond for scientific accuracy, right? Like, I think you're gonna be okay with that. You're not gonna be upset. I mean, so I can get a timestamp from this. Okay, so returns the number, let's see. I don't know if I want to use timestamp opt instead. Makes a new date time from the number of non-leap seconds since January 1st, okay, and the number of nanoseconds since the last whole leap second. Oh, wait. So this actually takes seconds. So I don't have to do anything. I don't have to multiply it by 1,000. It's like this might be it. Returns mapped local time none and do that. Okay, and then Stacking, you're finding for time, there is from Unix timestamp. Ooh, okay. Create an offset date time from the provided Unix timestamp, calling offset on the resulting value is guaranteed to return UTC. Okay, so that gives me the thing then. So we can do both. Are you sure sure you don't want to use it? It has RFC 3339 support built in. Wait. I mean, I see the emote on there, but like, are you talking about what Twitch is sending me? Because Twitch sends it, it must actually be RFC 3339, because just putting that on your stream means that we're good. I mean, I think, hold on, you're right. What am I gonna name this? This is gonna be supporting. So I am compliant with RFC 3339 because I say so. Whatever Barry says supersedes Twitch. I mean, it also supersedes RFC 3339, right? Barry is never wrong. Can't be. He's named Barry. Barry is never wrong. Okay. So either of these would work. Let's see. So we have two people, one person saying I should use the time struct, and one chrono. Let's do a poll. Okay, how do I do a poll? Poll question. Which time crate is best? Responses. Time, chrono, 1 minute. There we go. I can't start a poll unless your API creates it. Oh no, that's that would be a while until we can get the poll. We'd be in deadlock. Don't forget to send an integer for the poll names. That's true. I should have just said option 1, value 1, option 2, value 2. You should figure out which one was which, right? Oh, isn't there a way to share this on screen too? There probably is. I should probably figure that out. I do like the fact though that we're tied. Okay, we're not tied anymore. I was gonna say that would have been hilarious if we ended. Wait, no, we're tied again. Thank you, one person who voted for the throwaway. All right, we ended this tied with time and chrono. So I think you know what this means is that we need to do both. Exactly, Skimmus. Now I must use both for no real reason. We just have to use both because Twitch chat says, and we know how this works. Don't worry, this poll has already made me send this stream to CORM to make sure you never get sponsored. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that. I don't. Yeah, we'll have to work. We'll have to figure that out. I'll just hold like a new course with them hostage for that, so we can just be upset at each other for all eternity. That means we write an abstraction that can use either. All right, you're right. I should write a time wrapper with a feature that uses. Oh no, we just added a feature. So like we add features that do both. And so like feature 1, feature 2. Qvote use standard time Unix epoch, which that won't help at all. But okay, because it is funny, I'm also gonna add in time. So if I do something like let chrono, I want to do this in a thread anyways later. So this is all test code in here. So in chrono time, this is gonna be great. You're gonna love the naming pattern I'm setting up for this. I want to do what is it from? Probably go chrono. Okay, so it's chrono time zone. So chrono. Wait, this is trait time zone. Timestamp opt. Okay, so timestamp opt. So timestamp opt. Fixed offset local, and then I probably want UTC. So it's probably UTC, right? So we'll do chrono. Where does UTC come from? Oh, none of you can see anything because I need to restart the LSP after adding both of those. So time. Ooh, it doesn't know how to find that. Okay, how about UTC? UTC from there it is. Timestamp opt, and then that's a cell. Makes a new datetime. Okay, it's like new seconds. Okay, so that's gonna be next add in milliseconds, which is not correct anymore. Okay, so next add in try into unwrapper default. Sure, why not? Okay, so that gives me chrono time. Let time because we love that. That's gonna be this is offset date time from Unix timestamp, and then I have to get used. So we have to do next add in as an I64 times 1000. Oh, date time from timestamp. I don't know. This is what stacking found us. But yeah, we can do. Was it timestamp? Date time. Oh, for chrono. Okay. So now everything is weird. So this one is UTC. So I use UTC timestamp opt. I don't know. It compiles, but okay. Date time. So we can do date time from timestamp. Makes a new date time from the number of non-leap seconds. Okay. So that's it. Timestamp. Next add in there. Okay. And then you need to be an I64. Okay. There. We have both of you. They can fight. And then we can, let's see. You have an option. That's fine. We have you. So then I want to just debug both of you. How long before someone hacks the Twitch API to get remote code execution with Chrono? Yes? Wait, didn't they fix Chrono? Didn't the latest version fix that? Because I thought I read that. Oh, I want Chrono time and time time. Chrono time and time time. Okay, so now you're there. So I should be able to cargo run this. Come on. I don't know why like half the time that doesn't work. Or maybe more than half the time. It seems to be like 3/4 of the time it doesn't. I don't know if it's because it's me being too slow. Okay, timestamp must be in the range of a negative number through this number. Okay, who had the error? It was line 39. Time. I'm now confused about this. Oh, I didn't look into it very closely at all. So I have no idea if it was a half-ass fix or not. Okay, why UBU? Time though is not happy because I multiplied this by 1,000 to get a real timestamp. Remove the multiplication? Sure. Okay, so chrono time says that the next add is going to happen at 18 18, 17, 40. So that's what? 6, 6, 17, which then is going to be minus by 6, 12, 17. So in 7 minutes, which is correct. And this one says it's going to start on, let's see, 0527 at 18. So that's minus 12, 6, 6. Okay. They both say the same thing. And I handed them both seconds. Weird. Did somebody update Unix epoch time to be seconds instead of milliseconds? I no longer know what I believe anymore. I always thought that it was milliseconds, but okay. I'm okay with staying with either of these and like going with time, but I am also really tired. I want to add one more feature I want to add in here though, which is record timestamps for when something fun happens, something interesting happens. So basically when I say, hey, I say something interesting that I want to cut out and make its own video or something like that. I want to like press a button and then have it record a timestamp of when that is in the video or in the stream for that. It measures the time by the number of non-leap seconds. Why am I thinking milliseconds? Always. Am I just wrong? Have I just been wrong for years? I just been wrong for years, I guess. Well, that's fun. That's awesome. Okay, so it is after 12. I am feeling hungry and tired. So I think we're going to go ahead and call it for a stream for the day. We haven't like actually done any features, but I've implemented events to grab when somebody sends a message, when an ad pops up. I think we haven't actually tested that. We kind of have the countdown to the next ad. So let's add this in. So let's go in sending events. I don't know if I'm going to do that one, but okay, there we go. So we need to do is send to the event with this and then potentially update with time instead of chrono time. It mentions micro and nanosecond storage afterwards, but not milliseconds. Okay, so apparently it's always been milliseconds and I just had no clue or idea or know what I'm talking about. So that's really cool. I am I totally know what I'm talking about. I promise you. All right, so with that, we don't have too many people, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end. I hope that you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you Wednesday when we're gonna be back for more asteroids with Bevy, which will be fun. With that, have a good one. See you next time. Bye.